14 runners advancing on the starting tapes, just under 2 circuits of the hurdles course to cover. They're off, jumping away on the ascent with a longish run to the first in the Pertemps Network Handicap Hurdle. And among the early ones to push the pace along, Havana Hamano in the black and orange, Mustang Alpha closest to the rail, the dark green and red, and Haul Away, red jacket for Nico de Boinville, rounding out the leading trio as they now run downhill to the opening flight. Butler's Brief with the yellow cap is just about fourth. Born Patriot, the blue sleeves on the inner. Tullybeg, white and green jacket, red cap, in about sixth position, touching down over the opening flight at a steady early gallop with Jersey Wonder wide in the dark green and yellow, pulling quite hard. Another who takes a keen grip behind the leaders is Kansas City Chief, tugging away at Victoria Malzard's arms. Spot her blue cap aboard Kansas City Chief. He's beginning to pull his way through the field, closing in on flight 2. Panic Attack in orange jacket, meanwhile, is in mid-division. Matt Galoni wider out in the black and yellow. And then Push the Tempo, striped jacket with the check sleeves. Another keen under restraint in the last group of 4. Ahead of Geordie Deschamps in the hoop jacket, the J. Manor Silks white cap. To Be Fair in the black and orange, disputing last place with the grey Tide Times as they race across the top of the track first time and approach the third. And it's just about Haul Away, leading up to Havana Hamano down on the inner. Kansas City Chief in third place now. Butler's Brief, the yellow cap, racing wide of Tullybeg in the centre, and Mustang Alpha on their inner up the rail. A length away to Jersey Wonder, Born Patriot, the blue sleeves ahead of Panic Attack. And then Matt Galoni from Push the Tempo, working back to Geordie Deschamps, To Be Fair, and Tide Times on the descent for the next pair of flights, numbers 4 and 5. So for looks a fairly steady early gallop. Haul Away taking them along around about 33 miles an hour at present. Kansas City Chief in the noseband has come right alongside now. Havana Hamano tracking the leading duo. And then Butler's Brief, Mustang Alpha, the dark green and red. Tullybeg with the red cap weighted with under double chasing Jordan Gainford. Closing in on the fifth. Haul Away from the front with enthusiasm, striding on again from Kansas City Chief. At the other end of the field, To Be Fair and Tide Times were the last two on landing. So swinging on in and steadily approaching the halfway point of this Pertemps Network qualifier. And Haul Away tugging away in front under Nico de Boinville. To Kansas City Chief in the sheepskin noseband. Havana Hamano, the black and orange, touching down in third. And then in the cheek pieces, Mustang Alpha disputing fourth with Butler's Brief, the yellow cap. Break of a couple length, Tullybeg, the red cap, just ahead of Born Patriot, the rail, and Jersey Wonder, the green and yellow wide. Panic Attack and orange jacket still weighted within mid-division. Matt Galoni, the black and yellow, is next. Push the Tempo, the black and white on the inside of Geordie Deschamps, white cap. And the final two remain, To Be Fair, the black and orange, and the grey Tide Times. And there'd be about 8 or maybe 10 lengths covering the field as they crest the rise and now descend for the 7th. Kansas City Chief now putting it up once more to Haul Away. Butler's Brief charting a wide course, not as wide as Matt Galoni, who's deepest of all, slightly worse than midfield. Moving on now towards the 8th, well beyond the halfway point. Kansas City Chief in front now to Haul Away and Butler's Brief and Mustang Alpha, the dark green and red. Havana Hamano down on the near side, the black and orange. Tracked by Tullybeg, red cap, yet to make a move. Ahead of Born Patriot, Jersey Wonder, Panic Attack, Matt Galoni circling them. And then Push the Tempo alongside Geordie Deschamps in the hoops. To Be Fair and Tide Times are still the final pair. And Kansas City Chief over that one a couple of lengths clear. Panic Attack didn't seem to see a lot of daylight in midfield, just angling for a better position. The nose-banded mare in the hands of Tom Scudamore. So climbing now towards the flight right over on the far side. It's 4 from home, but it's still a very long way out. And it's Kansas City Chief to Haul Away, red jacket in second. Matt Galoni out wide in the black and yellow has got significantly closer to them and is now right alongside Tullybeg, Mustang Alpha and Havana Hamano on the inner. Born Patriot saving all the ground that's going blue sleeves. Butler's Brief has lost his position quite sharply and it looks as though he's going to be pulled up at the top of the hill. Butler's Brief has eased right off, taken right back through the field as Kansas City Chief leads on the descent towards the third last. Working across to Haul Away. Tullybeg, the red cap, and Matt Galoni almost a line of 4 as they prepare to rise. Panic Attack, Orange Jacket right behind them now. Havana Hermano, the black and orange. Mustang Alpha's coming under a drive. Jersey Wonder, the yellow and green, ridden along. Born Patriot, blue sleeves about 5 lengths off the lead. The Great Tide Times has made a bit of headway. Pushed the tempo, struggling. Then Geordie Deschamps, to be fair, tailed off. And then Butler's Brief. And here's 2 out. Still Kansas City Chief and Vicky Malzard in front. Haul away now, given reminders by de Boinville. Here's Panic Attack in the noseband. Tullybeg coming widest of all into the straight, working into it. Then Havana Hermano. Born Patriot, the blue sleeves, staying on under pressure. On down towards the last. Kansas City Chief from Haulaway. Kansas City Chief lands a couple clear to Haulaway. Panic Attack, Born Patriot. Tullybeg is flattening out. It's Kansas City Chief halfway up the run-in. Chased by Panic Attack, Haulaway and Born Patriot, who is still staying on. But what a day for Vicky Malzard. She drives Kansas City Chief for a famous win at Cheltenham. Over Born Patriot in second and Haulaway in third. Panic Attack in fourth, and then Tullybeg and Jersey Wonder.
That's why we love this sport, isn't it? A huge congratulations to Victoria Malzard, and well, hasn't she done it well? A little fist pump there. And the horse who was third in this race last year, he's come good, and it's just been a fabulous effort, hasn't it, Jonathan?
Oh, it's the highlight of today, or virtually any day, that, I think. That's absolutely wonderful. It's her first winner in this country. She's ridden winners in Jersey, where she's based, and I mean, she's made a lot of the running. And the horses kept going absolutely magnificently. I thought he was doing too much early on, but she's got it absolutely right. Fabulous result.
Yeah, look at those smiles. As I say, this is why we love this game, isn't it? For moments like this and stories like this. And congratulations to her and to all of the team, because this is some effort. It really is. And not stopping up the hill either, just really, really determined.
No, really piling away up the hill. Really wonderful performance. As you said, third in this race last year, and the horse was £8 lower today, but it run seemingly really badly in Jersey at Leland on his latest start, but just kept going to fend off all the challengers. Haulaway, Born Patriot, Panic Attack, the mare.
Haulaway has done really well, actually,
yeah,
just to stay up there, because, you know, from the very start he was up there, he was travelling, and I thought he would actually fade in the closing stages when he wasn't going to maybe kick on and win it, but he's done well.
He has.
What about Tullybeg coming wide?
Well, he's come there, and he looked as if he was going well, jumping 2 out, but seemingly it's a race that's favoured the ones that race prominently, because Haulaway and the winner have been up there throughout.
Couple of disappointments. You'll see Geordie Deschamps was out the back, and to be fair was pulled up, so a few of them just not really able to bounce back to anything like their best. But I mean, up front, you should be watching this back a few times, I would guess, but no, it was really terrific, and the horse just kept on finding.
He did, and he really has stormed up the running. I mean, he's put it in really good style.
Sure has. Right, there you go. We'll hopefully catch up with Victoria and find out whether it was as good for her as it all was for us here, because it looked fabulous, didn't it?